Well, this is going to be one of the odder things that I have ever covered concerning crowdfunding. We see here two models, both of them rather attractive, both of them going through an area that most people will probably take for New York, but I think it's Toronto based on some signage that I see. And they're smiling and looking, gazing longingly at their cell phones and not paying any attention to where they're going. So I'm hoping to see them either walk into traffic or they'll probably just walk into each other. And that, of course, is exactly what happens. Running into each other and then literally running into each other. We don't know exactly what's going on here, but apparently that has something to do with an app and the smartphones, something that is not totally unknown in crowdfunding. But what is the product? What are they trying to convince us about? Well, let's take a look, shall we? It's closed now on Indiegogo, but this was a campaign for something called Shea Mirror, a new generation of smart mirror that analyzes your skin and protects family and supports the creative technology by design. A rather interesting sentence when you think about it from SZM Incorporated out of, yes, Toronto, Canada. They did pull in an awful lot of money, a little over $14,000. But the curious thing that you're going to notice, there is no goal listed here. And this was all completed as of July 3rd, 2018. According to the page, which is still up, they're still in the prototype stage, which means that they have at best something that is supposed to be doing what they claim it'll do, but they're not in production yet. The overview was interesting too. It told us a little bit about Shea Z Mirror by SCM. They quoted it as saying, it analyzes a user's skin condition and providing a solution by connecting to a real-time expert with the results. It combines a security camera function for a single family. The ability to check the daily life of pets, a Bluetooth speaker, and a light therapy function. We combined the mirror we use daily with something called ICT to maybe make a next generation smart mirror that brings new life. Whatever that means, I'm assuming they're not going to bring us back from the dead. And then they tell us once again the same things. It analyzes the skin, video surveillance, Bluetooth speaker, and LED light. They have, of course, the burning question that anyone would ask, why you need a Shea's mirror. And again, they tell you the same stuff, skin analysis, surveillance, Bluetooth speaker, and LED light. So again, what is the Shea's mirror? Shea Mirror is a smart mirror that analyzes user skin condition and providing a solution by connecting to a real-time expert with the results. In other words, the same paragraph we saw just a few paragraphs above and repeated again. They did, however, provide another video, but this time they talked about going to Las Vegas. Like many a great story, this one starts out in a great metropolitan area vaguely reminiscent of Toronto's coastal front on a great lake. Soon enough, you'll discover that you'll be transported onward to some nondescript desert-style area, and the product that they're trying to convince you to get involved with is, well, somehow juxtaposed with all of that landscape and so forth. It has nothing whatsoever to do with you getting involved with it, being able to put money down on it, backing it in crowdfunding. It's just some kind of weird artsy craftsy piece. Now here at least is a graphic that's different. Why Shay's mirror is special? Well, it's got a Wi-Fi connection in a mirror, Bluetooth in a mirror. It's rechargeable in a mirror, HD camera, security camera, LED lights, a speaker, and oh joy, there is a smartphone application, skin results, and solution for your skin, all from a mirror. Not too shabby, I guess, if you wanted all that to come out of your mirror. And then they delve a little bit more into things like complexion analysis, a security camera and what that does for you. There's even a video for it. If you want to go see it, I'm not going to play it. A Bluetooth speaker and a video for that. I'm not playing that either. LED light, and they have, yes, you guessed it, a video for that, but I'm not going to play it. And then the rather curious thing that 2016 to 2018 prototype and specification, and they have a video for that prototype. And rather than playing that, let's take a look at the one sentence there at the bottom that really makes me wonder about this project. We are not working long periods of time to keep from failing. We are working long periods of time to move forward and succeed. And then, of course, they talk about the app that invariably has to go into a smartphone. And supposedly it's been tested and will be released first, which is kind of sort of good, I guess. You can have the app, even if you don't have the mirror that the app is tied to, I suppose. And they go through the steps necessary in order to create the user account, analysis and management, proposal of management and solution, constructing and sharing a database. Yeah, but I don't know. And of course, there's a picture of the guy's daughter. Only if the mirror I have been dreaming of could be creative, women would be staring at themselves every day. That is perhaps the oddest thing that I have ever read in a crowdfunding campaign. Now, here's the timeline that they gave you. Starting in October of 2015, when they had the concept discussion, to December, when they did modeling, to February of 2016, they had the hardware and software development. June of 2016, first successful prototype. December of that year, a user test. Next year, in July of 2017, applying feedbacks from the users, which I guess were the beta testers. In 2018 May, Indiegogo campaign launches, and in this case, September of 2018, they're going to be supposedly delivering the products. To date, I have not heard of anyone getting the product, but there is something that you should be aware of. In the updates, the last update was September 27th, 2018, there is this sentence. The purpose of this project is not sales. It is to see what reaction it brings. We were curious to see how many people would respond to this. So instead of having the goal of persuasion, we wanted to convey the feeling of watching a drama. Therefore, the goal of this project is to see if we could get a reaction from them. They're not mentioning anything about building this thing. And in fact, in prior updates, this sentence shows up more than once, exactly as written. Still working on the final stages of the product. We are still working on the final stages of the product. It is not an easy task. However, your purchase is a great help to us. We look forward to unveiling the finished product soon. And sandwiched between those two things, we found no comments. None whatsoever. Now, SCM, the makers of Shea Mirror, Well, you can find them on Facebook, on Twitter. They have their own website, several other different ways of finding about them, but no one gives any real indication how to get one. And in fact, I went to Amazon and entered Shea mirror in the search, and I found a similar looking item with that name, but it doesn't do this wonderful stuff that analyzes skin and so forth. And since it's the same name, I think that there may be some intellectual property disputes between one and the other, but I don't know of any. So what do we learn from all this? Well, we appear to have a strange sort of crowdfunder that had no stated goal but got a lot of money. We have phrasing that is buried deep within the crowdfunding language where they indicate that they're not really interested in sales, but just wanted to see what would happen. And I get this general impression that this was never about making one of those mirrors because of the mirror of the same name that we found on Amazon and the lack of people who said, hey, I've gotten my mirror, or where is my mirror, because no comments have shown up. It is a puzzle, and it's a puzzle that's landed them squarely here in Crowdfunding Hell.